And thank you so much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Eric Tolman. Today, we're going to talk about another uh, chance of potential of snow, and that's what I really wanted to focus my attention on right now. So I'm giving you guys heads up midweek. We have the potential of snow developing Tuesday night into Wednesday, accumulating snow. We'll go over some of the areas of what you can expect and how much snow. So I'll give you a couple of areas in metropolitan Detroit and southeast Michigan. So very interesting stuff. I will, however, let you know if those numbers change. But so far, we've got the highest accumulation snowfall will be Saginaw and Sandusky. Saginaw, you will be expecting between 5 to 6 inches of snow. Sandusky, between 5 to 6 inches of snow. Flint, 5 inches. Port Huron, between 4 to 5. So that does include St. Clair, Macomb, uh, Lapeer, Genesee County. So looks like seems like those areas are the highest for snow accumulation, and that seems to be the greatest potential for accumulating snow fall for Tuesday night into Wednesday. So I will monitor that and let you know about snow totals again. So those are the highest. So I'll let you know more about that when we get down to it. For how between 3 to 4, Pontiac between 3 and 4 inches of snow. So if you're north of I-69 and M-59 north, that would be north of the Detroit area, we'll see the highest amount of snowfall. And if you're south of that, you'll see between, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. Okay, between 2 to 3 inches of snow. And Ann Arbor, 2 inches of snow. Detroit, between 2 and 3 inches of snow. And that's what I have for snowfall amount. So if the numbers do change, you'll be the first ones to know. So that's going to be the most interesting uh, uh, part of the forecast that we have. But let me look at something else. One moment. Okay, so I'm going to look and see if there's anything else I need to look at. Um, as far as the snow uh, concerns are right now, probably going to be on for a little bit here. It's only like 4:58 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. Today is February the 25th, 2019. So I'm just giving you guys heads up of what's going on. So that does sound very interesting indeed. We're going to go ahead and flip pages around and we're going to see what the 7 day forecast shows. And I'll look at some other things as well. Hold on, we're just waiting for it to respond here. It takes a few minutes for this thing to respond. So give it just 1 second and we shall have more more on the 7 day forecast. So I'm really, really sorry. We've just been having issues with the computer. Okay, so let's talk about current conditions right now. A few clouds in the metropolitan area. That would be, I'm looking to see, Selfridge Air National Guard Base, which is in Utica. So it's 25 degrees and a few clouds and mostly sunny as well. The humidity right now is 48 degrees. Wind speed coming from the northwest at 12 miles per hour. Barometer is 30.31 inches. Dew point temperature 8 degrees. Visibility at 10 miles. We have a wind chill of 14 degrees. Last update was February the 25th at 3:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let's go ahead and keep this rolling here. Let's talk about the rest of the 7 day forecast. Excuse me, while we have this on a roll here. Um, okay, so We'll kind of focus in on tonight and on and upwards. So let's go ahead and talk about that. For tonight, 30% chance for precipitation. So we'll keep you posted on that as well. So it's actually a slight chance that we could see some precipitation. So I'll let you know. But the higher the percentage, the best potential we have for precipitation. So that's what I'm looking for. If the percentage is lower, that means that there's a slight chance or not chances of all, but there's still a chance. So I'll kind of watch that very closely. Mostly cloudy and then snow showers. We'll have a low of 14 degrees tonight. So it's going to be another cold night. So make sure that you're bundling up tonight. It's actually going to be a cold one. And then for tomorrow, we have a chance of snow showers, 30% accuracy, and then mostly cloudy, the high of 23 degrees, the low 17 degrees. So this is how this all plays out. Now, Tuesday is going to be this is Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then Wednesday night. It's going to be kind of an active scenario. So we'll talk about Tuesday. That's when the actual snow storm actually arrives again in southeast Michigan. So even though we got a break from the snow, it's back again. So our next winter storm arrival is on the horizon, and I'll be watching the 7 day forecast very closely. So we between 50% to 80% snow chances, and then all snow. So Tuesday night 17 degrees for a low, and then that's when the snow moves in. So we're going from 50% accuracy to a greater percentage, which is 80%. So I thought I'd give you heads up on that. And then Wednesday, a wintry mix is expected. After we get the snow, we're going to be dealing with a wintry mix. So we have 80% plus 80%. That's a very good, accurate percentage for precipitation. That means we're going to get that. If it changes direction or whatever may happen, I will let you know right away. So Wednesday, wintry mix in in the forecast, snow and then wintry mix on top of that. So uh, don't be too surprised. There might be winter weather advisory. I don't know that right now. So there's actually a question mark. I'll let you know when this storm gets closer to us. I won't know anything until then. So I don't want to guess at it and say, okay, this is what's going to be posted, this is what's going up. I won't know until that actually happens. So I just want to tell you that instead of saying it's going to happen, I won't know until it actually gets here and what it's going to do. So I will let you know as soon as it gets closer to us what is going to happen. So that's going to be quite interesting. And then Wednesday night, a chance of freezing rain and then mostly cloudy on Wednesday night, the low of 16 degrees. And then after that, we actually dry out, and it's going to be mostly sunny with the high of 30 degrees, the low 16 degrees, partly sunny skies, the high of 34 for a high on Friday. So that's not looking too bad. I'm going to go ahead and take you flying here. Saturday, we have a chance of snow, mostly cloudy, again with highs near 31 degrees. And then Saturday, mostly cloudy, and then a low of 10. And then on Sunday, uh, partly sunny skies with the high of 30, near 19 degrees. I apologize. The high is going to be near 19 degrees on Sunday. So after this active pattern does arrive, when does it get out of here? By so we're looking at Thursday. Uh, looks like Thursday and Thursday night. Friday, uh, Saturday, we have a chance of snow. I'll be watching that closely. But after that, things will dry out. And then on Sunday, we're looking at partly sunny skies and the high near 19 degrees. So I am going to look at some other things and see if I can find out maybe a few other things. Let's see. But right now, let's go back here and let's talk about the potential now that will be flying and arriving uh, for Southeast Michigan. Let me go back here for a moment. And where is this storm system right now? It's way, way to the west of us. It's not even here yet, but I can tell you right now, way over in the west, where this storm system is, that's going to develop, and this thing is going to be quite interesting again. There are winter storm warnings out for those areas that are getting hit with it, and there are winter winter weather advisories as well in some spots. So I will actually look at that and see when this is going to happen, but we might have something up here. Let me see what is going to be expected. Okay, so unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to announce that this is a powerful storm. Will shift across eastern Canada into tonight. Strong to possibly damaging winds will continue to impact a large region from the mid Atlantic into the northeast states. In the west, a stream of Pacific moisture will continue to bring heavy rain and heavy mountain snow to portions of the northwestern states and California through Thursday before a short break. So, a lot of active stuff going on. So, I'm going to look at, let me think. I look at the GF models, but I don't really want to confuse all you guys on this whole setup here. I'll look at the 10-day forecast. So, let me see if I can find that for you. We'll go back to the weather page in a couple of moments here. Let's look at the 7-day forecast. Let me see what we can find out really quick. And I'll be watching all of this updated information the moment that it comes in. And I notice that there's a change. You'll be the first ones to know immediately. So give me 1 second while I check this out. So unfortunately, what they're going to call this, it is basically a new winter storm to spread heavy snow. So that's what is happening. So very, very interesting stuff. Okay, now let's do your 10-day forecast. I'm going to go ahead and click it. So hold on just a moment. So I got to change the city here. So 1 moment. Let me see if I can change this to another city here. Hold on, please. We'll do it. We'll actually do the forecast for my area, my city, basically, so you have a general idea. Now, all areas may be different, so I don't want to guess at it and say that it's all the same. I would have to compare it with another city, and then I would know. But I don't want to confuse all the viewers. So just want to give you a heads up about that. So for tonight, cloudy, and then trying to figure it out. I'm really sorry. Cloudy in the low of 11 degrees. Very slight chance of precipitation. Winds coming from the northwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity at 64%. And that is for Memphis, Michigan, 10-day weather forecast. So that's why we're doing that right now. Tuesday, February the 26th. AM clouds and then sun in the afternoon. The high 24, the low 14 degrees. No precipitation expected. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. I'll have to see what's going on with that. I don't really understand that. So I apologize. It's just saying that we've got clouds in the morning, snow in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, I am really sorry. This is kind of confusing. It's been a while since that I've done the 10-day forecast. I'm really sorry. So Tuesday for February the 26th, AM clouds and then Afternoon sunshine, once again, the high 24 degrees and the low of 14. I'll look at the precipitation and see where we're at. Now, as far as the snow's concerned, that comes Tuesday night. So I'm going to have to see what's going on here because they've got zero precipitation for Memphis, Michigan, but the winds will be north at 5 miles per hour, humidity at 56% on Tuesday. Okay, now Wednesday, snow, the high of 23 degrees, the low 8 degrees, 90, 90% for precipitation. So that's a very, very good number for precipitation. And then the winds coming from the east at 7 miles per hour, humidity at 84%. Thursday, February the 28th, p.m. snow showers, the high of 29 degrees, the low 9 degrees for a low. 40% for precipitation, the winds coming from the east northeast at 4 miles per hour. Humidity at 72%. Friday, March the 1st, mostly cloudy, the high of 35 degrees, the low 20 degrees. Very low chance for precipitation at 20%. The winds coming from the northeast at 5 miles per hour. Humidity at 77%. Saturday, March the 2nd, snow showers, the high of 28 degrees, the low 4 degrees, 40% for precipitation, winds coming from the north, west northwest at 12 miles per hour, humidity at 76%. March the 3rd on Sunday, mostly sunny skies, the high of 16 degrees for a high, the low -1, very low chance for precipitation at 10%. I'll let you know if these numbers change percentage wise and stuff like that. Winds coming from the west northwest at 12 miles per hour, humidity at 65% for March the 3rd on Sunday. And then Monday, March the 4th, mostly cloudy skies, the high of 21 degrees for a high, the low 5 degrees. Very low chance for precipitation at 10%. Once again, and that's for March the 4th. Very, very low percentage there. Winds coming from the north southwest at 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 63%. And then Tuesday, March the 5th, partly cloudy skies, the high 24 degrees, the low 8 degrees. Very low chance at 10% for precipitation. The winds coming from the west southwest at 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 67%. On Wednesday, March the 6th, cloudy, the high of 24 degrees for a high, the low 10 degrees. 20% accuracy for precipitation. That's very low right now. Let you know if that changes as well as those other percentages at 10 that I was talking about. So I'll let you know if that changes as well. So Wednesday, we talked about 20%, very low for percentages right now. I'll let you know if that changes. Winds, hold on a second, that thing is kind of bugging me there. Winds coming from the north, west northwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity is going to go up 1%, and that's 68% for humidity. And then I'm going to move on down here. Let's see, where are we at here? I'm really sorry, this is confusing. Okay, March the 7th on Thursday, mostly cloudy, the high of 27, the high, the low 16 degrees, very low accuracy for precipitation at 10%. The winds coming from the west southwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity at 69%. March the 8th on Friday, mostly cloudy skies, the high 30 for a high, the low 19 degrees. Very low chance for precipitation at 10 right now. I'll let you know if these percentages change. I'm telling you, it might be saying that right now and then it changes the next day. So that's what I'm saying. Winds from the southwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity is going to go up to 71% for Memphis, Michigan. This is the 10-day forecast that I'm doing right now at this time. Saturday, March the 9th. Partly cloudy skies, the high of 33 degrees for a high, the low 23, the low. 20% accuracy for precipitation, another low percentage that we have right now, let you know about that as well. You never know, the percentage could go up. I really don't know that until it gets closer. The winds southwest at 8 miles per hour. The percentage at 73%. That is for Saturday. Sunday, March the 10th. Snow showers, the high of 36 degrees for a high, the low 28 degrees. 40% accuracy for precipitation. The percentage is starting to jump there. We're going from some of the numbers are at 40, 20. It all depends on what day we're dealing with. So this is March the 10th at 40% for precipitation, and then the winds at southeast at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 76%. And then to complete the 10-day forecast for Memphis, Michigan, I'll have other 10-day forecasts. If necessary, I'll pick out a couple of other cities that I can do as well for Southeast Michigan. So that does sound very interesting. I'll see what I can do and fit that in for you. Monday, March the 11th, snow showers, the high of 38 degrees for a high, the low 28 degrees for a low, and then 50% accuracy for precipitation. So the percentage is starting to go from 40 to 50. By the time Sunday is done, we get into Monday, March the 11th. The percentages start to jump number there to 50%, and the winds on Monday southeast at 10 miles per hour, and then the humidity at, I'm going to tell you, at 78%. Wow, that is just incredible. That is very, very busy stuff, but at least it's not accurately that busy. We're going to get some breaks in the action again. Stay tuned because you never know if the weather is going to change and the pattern changes from where we get a break in the action and then it's all active again. So stay tuned and I'll have live updates if necessary. So so far that's going to be the most busiest day. I'll go back and tell you one more time which days are going to be busy. But that can change. I don't really understand the 7-day forecast, but that's the 7-day forecast for Memphis, Michigan weather. So I'll let you know if that changes. So definitely for Wednesday, there will be 90% accuracy for snow. And remember on February the 7th, February the 27th, snow. I repeat, Wednesday, February the 27th, snow expected, the high of 23 degrees and the low 8 degrees. Precipitation at 90%, and then the winds will be coming from the east at 7 miles per hour, and then the humidity will be at its highest number, 84% for Wednesday. So Tuesday night into Wednesday seems to be the very most busiest time is when Wednesday and Tuesday night. I'll let you know, but it seems like Wednesday is going to be the most busiest of the day. I will go back and look at this once again from the National Weather Service and what they're saying once again. Let me go back and see if I can find these. Let me see if I can find that once again. So that way you know what we're dealing with. I will keep an eye on that, and I won't know more until it gets closer because you never know. It might gain intense. It might get stronger by the time it gets here, or it might lose its strength a little bit, and then that might bring some of the snow totals down. But for right now, we know that it's a strong, powerful snowstorm that's hitting the Midwest is very, very powerful. I'm sorry, the snowstorm is very, very powerful. So accurately, it's going to be quite crazy, and I'll have more details later on. So, um, just expect that there'll be light snow, and then maybe light snow chances and flurries, mainly from M59 southward. And then there might be a dusting and maybe a half of an inch of accumulation possible. But that's going to be near the uh, Ohio border early Tuesday morning. So I really don't understand that either, but that's what they're talking about. And then uh, lows in the upper single digits to mid teens. Very, very cold stuff. And then it's going to be cold on Tuesday with highs only in the 20s, in the highs in the 20s. That's very, very cold stuff. But uh, Tuesday night into Wednesday, that's when the action will begin and the potential for the highest, uh, the the potential for the highest snow accumulations will be north of I-69 and parts of M50. Okay, I'm sorry. This is so confusing. According to all of this, I'll get this all down. It's just that all of these updates are up one day ahead, but this is a good way for everyone to be prepared for this. So, the highest accumulation currently, the forecast is basically going to be north of I-69 corridor. So I will accurately look at this. So that also includes north of M59, people that are north of Detroit. So that pretty much covers all of what we talked about. I am going to check one more thing and see if I covered everything, all the basics and everything like that. Hold on. What happened to my page? One moment. I gotta get that off of there. Let me check one more thing, and that does complete this live stream on this powerful snowstorm that will be hitting the Midwest and then headed towards southeast Michigan. So I'm going to be watching that. Sounds very, very interesting. So we'll be impacted again. Unfortunately, we have had a break, but a lot of wintry stuff returning again. I know we all want a break from that, right? A lot of you guys are probably thinking, bring on the spring, bring on the summer, and bring on the sunshine and the warmer weather. Yeah, I totally agree. But if you want warm weather, gonna have to go down south if you're looking for warm weather. But anyway, that's the way it is in Michigan. So depends on where you're at. Okay, so now let's see what I may be missing here. Hold on. I'm just making sure there isn't any other updates that I need to know about. Uh, just waiting. It takes a minute or so for this to load. I'm going to check one more time just to make sure. So that way, today's is all covered, and then we can move forward and go from there. There is not really any other updates, but I am going to check something. I don't know if I told you about this. Now, uh, we talked about Friday that we're going to have mostly sunny skies, the high of 34 degrees. That does sound perfect for me. I'll take it. And then Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, but snow is going to be likely. So definitely expect more snow in the forecast on Friday night. Snow likely for us once again in southeast Michigan, the low 21 degrees. I don't know. We have a couple of days of all these active days. So tonight 30% for precipitation. Tuesday, snow showers, 30%. And then Tuesday, all the way up to Wednesday night, it will be active. And then it clears out. And then Thursday night into Friday, we have a little bit of a break. But then once we get into Friday night, that's when snow is likely to return once again with a low of 21 degrees. So stay tuned. I'll let you know if that all changes. And we'll have more uh, later on. I'll have more updates tomorrow. So make sure that you stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll have another update as soon as possible. Everybody have a great day, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll keep you posted on this snow potential. So stay tuned. I will have more live updates tomorrow. Thank you for joining us once again, and we'll see you next time. And this is Eric Tallman. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your night.